Now, right there is Covenant College. You can Google that shit. What they did is they blew the ever-living smithereens out of all that. All that right there goes way to the left and to the right. Every fucking bit of it. And there's Point Park right over there. So that's what they do is they blow up everything and then they plant their priest of Saturnia covenant, new covenant, not God. Before we go any further, let me give you a quick testimonial from the MC. I was a very bad alcoholic for about 20, well, longer than 20 years. But before that, I was a real big drug dealer. And best friend of mine, he just did 18 years. And I did my time through my alcoholism. So we're all in prison in a sense. And whatever it is that pulled you out to see all this shit, you're out of it. It is truly a matrix. It really is. I was in a hospital bed 8 years ago on the 17th of December, dead. Dead. Got to magazines and all that shit. And it was like, why wouldn't they invest in that? Well, for one, what's inside of me, it saved me. It's hard to explain, but we found out that the pharmaceutical companies own the magazines and all that. And you think they're going to tell people this alcoholic did it on cannabis and cell salts and everything else? Hell no. They're going to flush my shit down the system. They accidentally got me through, and then what was in me actually set them up. So it tricked them. So truthfully, what's pulling us to this is greater than this evil fucking entity could ever imagine, ever want to be physically here in this realm, but they'll never fucking get to where we are. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. They have to lie, blow shit up, and I'm talking about for thousands of years they've done this, and just planted us like fucking chickens. And people will not accept it. Their brain is so, it's like their pineal gland has been decalcified through everything they consume and what they've watched and shot, and everything from their whole existence will not allow them to get out of the matrix. Hell yeah. Alright, look, we've already looked around over in here. Not greatly, but pretty good. Gone up behind that. They'll say that's a quarry, which it's not. But we're going to try to go way up in there. Alright, look. Shit, there's ice. Dude, this area right here really got hit. Let me check that out. I'm talking about, man. But I mean, God, it's like, look, this is where it was liquid. Check it out. Yeeyee. Here's where it was liquid. Check it out. Do you see? That was all liquid. That was all liquid and running. And then over time, the dirt has came out from underneath it. You not see that? You can see how it was rolling down, and that's hollow up there too. So you can see it's a shell, just like something. Anything that you would cover up and then take it out from under it, there's your mold. That's it. See? Right there's more evidence of it just running. See, and there it came off of there. And then plus two, from way up top. Check this out though. This is pretty sweet. I mean, dude, you need to think about it. Even plasma blasting this shit still didn't fuck it up. Okay, we were just up there. Remember, all these are different layers. Layers. All that's melted to shit. You can see it. See it dripping down. All this is melted. Seeing bubbles. Dude, it liquefied everything. You can see the block. See how it's running over? It's easy. I think we already went up there, but since I love doing this, or no, we're going right over here. Yeah, what the hell? Check this out. So there's one here. So that was probably the wall. I mean, there had to have been, I mean, however it was connected, but one here, one here, one here. It's just natural, man. One there. You can see it. You ain't gotta be a dummy. Oh, damn, look. Go make some pancakes. You can see the block in this. You can see it. That right there is what's going to be liquefied. That. See it dripping? All this right here was liquid. All of it was melting. There's still ornamental shit right there. See? That shit's down there in the park right next to my house. I mean, look how hard that is. All that block was it was separated at once. You can see it right here. See it in there? You see the bubbles? It's fucking crazy. I mean, look at this. You can see it. It just fucking destroyed it. Yeah, I think we went up there. Anyway, see, that's the cover. That's where it was liquid. Do you see how all that whole front, that was all liquid. And down there, and it quit dripping, and there's the block and the stone. They're gonna kill the shit out of me. You should have took my fucking package when I sent it to you at Fox News and all the news stations. What, 5 years ago? Yeah, 5 years ago. You see what the fuck you opened up when you ignored me? That's a good lesson for you. Don't ignore goy, especially ones like this. See how it's running over there to the people who are catching on? Huh? See that? Oh, I wonder what was here. Oh, I love coming to places like this because I get a sense of the spirit and the soul that was once here. When I touch this shit, guess what? What's inside of us built these. What's inside of us blew them up too. There's an ornament. See, whatever fucking was built everywhere around here has that same shit on it. Look, you can see the layer. Block. Smashed. Oh, and besides, anyway, people who are against me, where did all this fucking stone come from? Huh? Look at that. That really got fucking smashed. Sorry about my language, but it hurts your feelings to stop watching TV. Look at that. You see how that was something? And it just... See, that's the damn... I mean, can plasma blast it? Can you... People can't fathom that. Might have been over here. I don't know. You can see it running over that. See how it's broke off right there? There's all dripping at one time and over. See how it's running over this edge? And to those of y'all that know, I'm just... The more people hear something, the more that they'll see it. It's just like they keep hearing every day, get shot, get boosters. It's like, yeah, it's all you hear. If you heard this every day, you'd see it. All right, I got to start going back to the left. So let's see what we see on the way out. Yeeyee. Look, we're right here at the bottom, even though I don't think so. And this, we're facing the east. And these ancient structures, a lot of them, you know, are going to be built towards the east. But even down there, dude, there's block in below the ground that's fucking 3 times as big as that. But if you follow that all the way up, that was a river of stone at one time. It's easy to see it. But what we don't understand is how can all of the stone have melted? They've melted, but they've all looked like they've been applied the same, you understand? And if you're into geocentricism, can they shoot something through the sun? We know that they can magnify stuff through the sun, but I'm talking about on a bigger fucking level. I'm talking about blasting, you know, 100 miles, 200 miles, hell, 300, 400, who knows, to where it fucking does this. But they melted it, then blew it up. Then repopulated every fucking thing. Look, you can, that's like a wall, like I was trying to say. And it goes all the way down, and then it goes to Point Park. And then it'll drop down, and then Signal Mountain pops up. And then that shit goes all the way to fucking Sail Creek. So you're talking shit, 60, probably 50 fucking miles. Fuck no, probably 70. Then from on the other side of that so-called mountain to fucking Nashville, that's the same shit. The same shit. Stone fucking blown everywhere. Buddy of mine, look, I'm serious, he called me when I was out there, and I said, dude, you need to come out here and look. Oh no, that's where some colleges went out there and did some drilling. I said, come fuck out here. They, you know, they had chisels and stuff. What they have fucking, I don't even know what you would have to have. I sent him a few pictures and he was like, oh my God. And I said, dude, it's everywhere. And see, these people, their families have grown up there, so you got a lot of this. Oh no, my family listen, I understand, but you know what a lot of names up there are? York. And down here in the south, York comes from York, England, the Roman Empire. Remember, they gave us last names to document us. Commerce, birth certificates, that means you property for a state. Each state in this nation represents a ship. That's right. I can go on and on and on about maritime admiralty law and slavery. The dummies are like, oh, we're supposed to be documented. You are fucking crazy. They're supposed to get $60 million every day for NASA from our tax dollars. Are you crazy, Matt? We're supposed to starve and freeze and let Red Cross and FEMA do it all.